What's up, everybody? It's Greg and Mike here from Bettors Delight. Every week, we bring you all of our picks with the utmost confidence in them. But the confidence that we're talking about today is in the bedroom. That's where Blue Chew comes into play. Blue Chew is an incredible online service that delivers to you the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but it's all in chewable form. So no swallowing pills or worrying about any of that. Plus, it's much cheaper than the doctors.
And Blue Chew's tablets are a performance enhancement for the bedroom and can help men gain extra confidence when it's time to perform. Hey, Greg, what's your favorite flavor?
That's the new Vardenafil mint flavored chewables, Mike. They have the same active
Mm.
ingredients as Levitra and Staxin, so I'm always ready to go.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of mint, and I'm a big fan of when things are easy. And Blue Chew is an online prescription service, so you don't got to visit the doctor. You don't have to have any awkward conversations, and there's no waiting in line at the pharmacy. It'll ship right to my door in a discreet packaging. It's a very simple process. You sign up at BlueChew.com, you consult with one of their licensed medical professionals, and once you're approved, you'll receive that prescription within days. And the best part, it's all done online.
Working with those licensed medical providers, they're going to help you find the exact right ingredient and the right strength for your prescription. And here's a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code DELIGHT at checkout. You'll just pay $5 shipping. That's bluechew.com, promo code DELIGHT to receive your first month free. What is up, everybody? Season 4, episode 22, Bettor's Delight. And fellas, we stink. We stink at picking. I just a horrendous week across the board. Outside of Chris, Chris finished the only person to finish up last week, thanks to Wrexham. Just everybody else, just absolute disaster. Disaster. I don't even know what to say. It's just bad. Matt, you did the worst.
Didn't I put I think I put the Wrexham picks on my board too, so we need to
No,
check that.
no.
Definitely not. Definitely not, Mark. Thank you for addressing that.
I,
Just a matter of time.
It has found its rightful home. Thanks for chiming in. It's just good to be the champ again. Mark had a replica belt made. This is actually a fake, I'm guessing. He's going to go get the real one. It's good to be the champ again. Mike, he just has a regular belt. It's not a real belt. So it's just a regular black, half tan, reversible. So it's interesting. He's not as good as me. It's nice to be the champ again. Two-time, 3-time in the pod picking. I get sports. I know what sports are. For the listeners out there, I want to welcome back producer Chris. He's been out the past few weeks. It's good to have him back. You can't hear him, but he is here. He's not wearing a shirt, and we're having a good time.
Thank God you are better at fantasy football than you are picking games at bovadasportsbook.com. Because, fella, you glossed over it, but terrible week.
8.4 points down. That's not too bad. I had those Wrexham picks.
No. You actually did beat Mike. I forgot that there was an adjustment. Mike?
Yeah, my week was awful. We just don't got it right now. I did want to address two things. Matt is setting that record with flying colors, and Greg, our darts guy, went like 0-6 in darts last week.
How dare you?
That's all I wanted to put in.
How
I
dare you?
I just can't. I lost it. I don't know. There's I mean, the Chargers game, I cashed those. Those were cashed, and that's a big spin of units there as I double down on them. So that's a spin of at least like 4 units. Would have made my week more salvageable, but
I don't think anybody knew. I mean, Mark, you had the Jags both ways.
I did. I had the Jags. I also believe I had the Giants.
You did. Me and you double dip team.
Those were some good picks. Some great historic comeback by Dougie P and T Law. by my boys there. And it was a great football weekend. All the games were pretty good. So, yeah, it was good.
Except for that Monday night game was
You
atrocious.
muted?
He might be.
Yeah, it was. Well, no. What does Ty Law have to do with anything?
T-Law, Trevor Law. Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence. T-Law.
Bow tie law.
Yeah. Dude, how about him going to a Waffle House to celebrate the win? What a great guy.
That looked electric.
What a
Were people
great guy.
celebrating in the Waffle House?
Not really.
Was there a high school theater band there singing "Grease Lightning"
Come on, man.
from the show the night before?
Maybe.
The wrap up party.
That'd kind of be sick.
I think that'd be electric to be on like a train and then you got a whole choir going. I'm running on to the TikTok video. That one guy just keeps singing his song and then the whole choir comes in.
So similar to me singing "Whopper Whopper Double Whopper" in the Eagles bathroom and everyone else singing behind me.
Theirs might be in a better tone or better. It might sound a little bit better.
You don't know about my vibrato.
I don't. I kind of do.
Nice vibrato, buddy. All right, I know everyone's thinking about it. It's the elephant in the room. Matt, how dare you have a Mississippi State jersey hanging up in your room? I know Fletcher Cox is a Mississippi State guy. He's an Eagle, though. I can get past it. This is going to be the good luck jersey this year. This is going to be the jersey that's going to bring a championship home to Philadelphia.
I don't think anybody was thinking that. I think they were just thinking about Fletcher Cox.
The listeners were, not the viewers, the listeners.
That's a good point. That's a very, very good point.
They could see it. So Mike,
Through their ears.
Everybody at youtube.com/theunderdog or macronepicks.com, they know exactly what time it is when it comes to the Fletcher Cox jersey and his relationship with Mississippi State.
Game time.
Game time.
No, I'm excited. I'm going to win the 50-50 on Saturday, and we're gonna win.
My day.
My day. Hopefully that guy fixed my seat. My seat broke at the last game, and I'm really hoping. Did we talk about this?
Not on you. Brought it up, I believe, over the weekend when we were all together. But
We did talk about it, but not. Yeah.
So the bolt on my seat came loose. Now I got to lose weight. But
I was gonna say there's a fat joke in there somewhere.
It really hurt my feelings. So I've been on an all juice cleanse. Just apple juice, orange juice. You know, just Mott's, nothing else.
I can tell you're going to be in the bathroom at the link again,
drinking all that. But yeah, no. So I'm excited. I got my getting my snow pants fixed up because I went to Joann Fabric, got a piece of fabric, dropped them off at the cleaner. So we're gonna be getting them patched up, ready to go.
Joann Fabrics. What did you do to these snow pants?
When I went to the Bills game, stood too close to the heater. They melted them, so I had to buy a pair of cloth. We're getting them all sewed up at the cleaner down the street, so we're going to be good to go come Saturday.
What does the weather look like Saturday?
Matty melted pants.
Matty melts. It's close to Patty melts, like a sandwich.
Patty melts are a good sandwich.
I could eat a patty melt.
Patty melts are delicious.
Wawa,
underrated.
Wawa used to do that turkey sandwich they do with ranch.
The pretzel bun?
It used to be a pretzel bun, and then now it's just a bagel. Like, what's up, Wawa? What's up with that? What's up with that?
Mark, you're in Delaware County. Go to their headquarters. Find out.
I love their headquarters, except I've never been there. I don't know anybody that has. Actually, no, that's a lie. I do know somebody that works at Wawa headquarters, so I'll reach out to him. I'll send him a DM and say, "Yo, pretzel bun, where's it at?
Demand it.
Bring it back.
Ridiculous.
If not, you will lose my business," which is quite a lot, to be honest with you. It's probably going to be worse for me than it is for them, but I'll demand it.
I'll buy stock in Delaware County 7-Elevens.
I'll buy stock in Delaware County.
No, I won't do that.
You should. I did. It worked out.
What's up with that? What's up with that?
What is that?
That's like it's Keenan Thompson on SNL, right?
I don't know where the closest 7-Eleven is. I don't know what Matt's doing, but I have no clue where 7-Eleven is.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, you look it up.
There's crumbs everywhere.
10 minutes. Yeah.
Post stories. I mean, yeah, I don't even know where to start with any of these picks because everything was so bad last week. Like, legitimately, just offers in soccer all over the place. Man U though, Mike. Man U action.
Yeah, nice little draw today.
Don't care. What about today? Michael Elise, the Palace boys. Get my scarf on. Michael Elise in like the 90th buried that free kick. The Palace
90
boys were
plus.
busting today.
We're worried about winning derbies. We're not
And then
worried
they
about
almost
Crystal
scored
Palace.
again. They almost scored again.
We're worried about winning
That was
the
a
league
big win
here,
in the
boys.
Manchester derby. Yeah, Arsenal against Man United is going to be a big one on Sunday.
That's a big one. We got a nice win in the North London derby. North London's red, so it was a nice weekend for the Gunners.
Yeah,
It most
that's
certainly
why
was.
when they crash and burn, it's going to be amazing.
I mean, it is.
I remember that. Okay.
Yeah, it's Keenan.
Yeah, I remember.
I got it. I mean,
Did you see the video of Keenan with Kevin Hart and they're talking to some kid and the kid's like, I can't believe I'm talking to Keenan and Kel.
no, that's very funny. Keenan and
That's
Kel
great.
underrated. You can go back and watch
I
that.
think it's perfectly rated.
Yeah,
No,
I think it's perfectly rated.
perfectly
It's
You can
really,
go back and watch those. They still hold up. It's very good.
what's up with that?
I don't know. Can we talk about Matty Unders? The first opportunity, the first game of that giant save my season parlay goes over by like 12 points.
It was a tough one. I wasn't expecting it from the boys of Indiana University, Purdue, Indiana University, California.
You actually won that one.
Oh, what about Dartmouth? But no, we're back again this week. We got one cooked up. I did a lot of studying, research. Penn is on my board in that game, so I'm ready to go. I'm gonna be back.
Also,
Mike thinks he goes to the I can't remember the Penn School of Business. Is it Kaiser, the sandwich guy?
It's
Wharton.
No.
Wharton. I gotta
Kaiser.
Yeah.
Kaiser
Someone's-
Permanente is some kind of like,
It's healthcare.
yeah, it's healthcare. Kaiser Permanente is the bread they use.
It's like it's a permanent Kaiser roll. We can't change the bread. I don't know what you want from us.
I did have one thing to add in that I bought 0 snow cones at the Sixers game last week.
Wow.
So no one gave me
no.
the secret password.
Depressing.
Yeah.
Depressing. Well, we will be at the Eagles game, so if you see us, I don't know if they.
What's the
if you want-
password this week?
If you want a snow cone in the
28
20
degree weather.
I don't think they have snow cones, but I'll buy you a braided pretzel. And
Those
the
are
pa-
amazing.
the
Those are
password is Manchester City got robbed in the derby. It's a pretty lengthy one.
I'm
But
going to say that's a long one.
all right, just say Manchester City rocks.
Okay.
But you gotta do it to like Cleveland rocks.
Yeah.
Or no, they rock.
Or if you reference the battle for Ohio between the Eagles and Giants, you get a braided pretzel.
How bad
Those
do
are
you,
nice.
if you're the Commanders, how bad do you have to feel that the other 3 teams in your division are 3 of the last 4 teams in this left in the conference?
Can't
You
feel
had a
good about
chance.
it, Greg. Let me tell you what.
They
Just
didn't
the
even
way
have that bad of a year either.
No, they had a
Did
chance to
it
make the
end bad?
playoffs.
I don't remember.
It
may
did
have
end
ended
bad.
It
They
did.
had
They were there a majority of the time.
I think they were technically like more favored to make the playoffs when they were facing the Giants the second time, and then the Giants won that game
Yeah.
and caused them to kind of go on a downward spiral.
They had 3 straight weeks of winning you're in, and instead they lost all 3 games.
Yikes!
Was it really?
Yeah.
But I mean, NFC beast.
I'll take it. I'll take it all day. Well, we
get to stomp on the Giants.
yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully,
Greg's probably got the Giants money line
I do not.
Why?
How dare you? Why does everyone accuse me of this?
because you always are on. You play both sides of the pendulum.
I saw
The
I sent you
pendulum?
guys pendulum.
Pendulum doesn't pendulum. go-
It's a pendulum, dude.
Pendulum? Have you ever been to the freaking Museum of Science?
What's a pendulum?
Nothing.
Nothing. You just saying that word wrong.
You're mispronouncing pendulum.
No.
It's,
well,
We already got. I got Giants fans trying to reverse jinx already.
That was wild.
Atrocious.
That was wild.
We're
Is
just
the
happy
DM
with our season.
Is the DMV known for any sort of food?
Like,
No, it's usually long lines, slow service.
Pendulum.
I think It's
A weight suspended from a
like,
pivot. They can
I mean-
swing freely.
Maryland-
It might be the
Congrats, you
same
know how to
thing.
spell the word you don't know how to say.
It might be the same thing.
Maryland is crabs, right?
Yeah, it's crabs.
Okay. All right. So here we go. So it's called the NFC Beast Sandwich. You got a bagel. That's New York. You got you got cheesesteak meat, chopped beef. Then you got a crab, a soft shell crab, and then you got Texas toast on the bottom. NFC Beast Sandwich.
All right.
Is the crab on there?
Over under
Or is it
5
on the
bites for
side?
that sandwich. I'd
That
say
sounds-
under.
That sounds like disgusting, kind of.
Soft shell.
Soft
Well,
shell.
they-
it is.
First of all,
Chicken Pete's does have a lobster cheesesteak though, which is good.
Yeah.
I've had that.
So we did the Kaiser Permanente sandwich. Now we got this NFC Beast sandwich. Me and Chris are buying a sandwich shop, and we're gonna make fun sandwiches.
After
Mike's gonna,
watching the food you send, I'm out.
first of all, you're a bad cook. Greg cooks off of food order meals and cleans it his own. Greg is the biggest plagiarizer of all time.
I don't think you understand.
He's like, oh, I cooked rotisserie chicken with shalloted carrots and a demi glaze.
Dog, you baked wings. It means you put them in the oven. Like what?
You
You're out there massacring chickens.
He hunted the chickens so he could cook them.
I plucked every feather.
Greg made some delicious mini wiener. Those little pigs in a blanket that Greg made. Those
Also
were
microwaved.
delicious. No, they were in the oven.
What are you talking
Just like your wings.
This guy thinks that when you get a box meal service, you just put it in the microwave and press like 14 minutes start, and then 14 minutes.
What you
later,
do.
It's not. You're ridiculous.
You use Hello Smesh instead of Hello Fresh.
It's like all Eastern European foods.
Yeah,
A lot of borscht.
I was gonna say a lot of borscht. Most meals are borscht.
Just different variations of borscht. All right,
A lot of coleslaw.
Boleslaw. I told someone about that name, and they sent me a picture like 2 days later of the Wikipedia entry for it. They couldn't believe that it was a real name. But it is.
Pull out all the Boleslaw.
That's not how you say it.
All right. Well, fellas,
Figure that, Mark.
Like, you think people in Poland are walking around, yo, Boleslaw?
I mean, obviously not.
When I was reading that text, I was like, I can't tell if these guys know that's how you say it or not. Because, like, they are dying laughing at this. Like, it is very funny, but they definitely think it's just a B instead of coleslaw. It's Boleslaw.
When I was in Poland, I saw on the menu it said Boleslaw. I ordered it, and just a guy came over. I was like, "This is not what I wanted."
What kind of place were you at? Jesus.
He's like, "I'm the manager." I don't know. It was like, "What's up?" Yeah, they put my name there.
I'm the guy who made your Cajun chicken nibblers.
Remember when
Side of
Poland,
Boleslaw.
Mike ordered a fish in Poland? Like,
Okay. All right. Hold on a second.
You gotta get in the pics.
Spritzes.
Hold on a second. We're at a restaurant, right? And I was looking around. I was reading, obviously, the menus in Polish. So I'm looking around, and I went to the fish section, and the only thing I could read was trout. So I ordered the trout, which was delicious. There's so many bones in a trout when you eat it, though. It was a hassle.
Caught fresh from the Boleslaw River next door. I don't understand, Mike. It had a full eye. Mike ate the eye. I don't even know.
No, I didn't do that.
That was gross.
right.
Mike,
Jesus,
he
all
tossed
right.
it in the air and caught it. He's like,
Man.
Mike's unbelievably poor.
You lost me.
Mike's unbelievably poor food decisions aside, let's get into some picks. We got tons of lines. Obviously, the NFL is the focal point, but we're going to start off in the world of soccer on Bovada. Tons of Premier League games. We talked about some stuff. I mean, I'm going right for it, Mark, because I know top of the table, but I'm going Manchester United. Plus 295 on Arsenal. I should have done them last week against Man City. This team's different now. We're back.
No
We're back.
Casemiro, though.
No Casemiro. Got his 5th yellow card.
Doesn't
He's going to
matter.
be out. Makes a huge difference.
I
Also,
think that does make a
if
big
you want
difference.
to talk about a team that's like turned the corner, it's this team right here. It's this team. They're just flying.
They're
Like,
still
the
young,
kids-
though. That's why I think you
the
can come
kids-
crashing down.
they're young, but they're moving. They're
That's
so
why I think you can
fast.
come crashing
They're
down. They
quick.
don't have the experience.
Dude, Martin Odegaard is smooth as can
He
be.
is unbelievable.
And the Gunners are on my card, minus 115. Shocker.
I would have never guessed. I can't believe it.
Let's go. 8 points clear. 8.
There's a lot of
There is.
games left.
There's 20 games left.
Exactly half a season almost.
That's a lot of games. Mike,
It is a
what do you
lot of
got?
games.
Yeah, I'm going to start with the Nottingham Forest game. I'm going to go the draw against Bournemouth, plus 225. Nottingham Forest has been playing pretty well as of late, but I think they'll draw Bournemouth.
What was the payment on the draw?
Plus 225.
Obviously, come on now. I'm in that game because let's be frank. The team that's my team. Followed them up from the championship. Nottingham Forest, the Reds, plus 175 on the card in that Bournemouth game. They're playing well. They're not in the relegation zone. That's all you can ask for right now.
They're only up to 13th.
Yeah, they're buzzing, dude. You talk about boys buzzing. We're creeping into the top 10 here soon. So
They're still below the Palace. And the
dare
Palace have been wretched.
well, listen, ebbs and flows. Matt, what do you got?
I got anytime goal scorer. It's gonna be Marvelous Nakamba plus 1,500. He is a
Villa?
soccer player from Villa. He's a Villa villain. You know, I think that he's gonna score anytime for plus 1,500. Get some units on the board for me real quick.
I mean, I will say, being a week late on Solly March to get a goal for Brighton, that's brutal. Absolutely brutal.
He was marching, not running. That's why it took so long.
Definitely. Mark, you got anything else in soccer?
Actually, I think
Yeah.
also, sorry, but the Solly March, Matt bet him to score in the one game that week. They played 2 games. He scored in the other one as well, I believe.
What's up with
Jeez.
that?
I'm
What's up with that?
I'm also on Newcastle, minus 115. Newcastle is playing. They're playing Palace. Palace is wretched. You've been saying
They draw it. They switched the whole season around today.
that was a big draw, but it was also a very late goal that was a solid, incredible free kick, right? So that doesn't happen all the time.
No, you aren't wrong, but the free kick was unbelievable. Bar down.
Newcastle's made I think they're 30-point difference of where they were last year.
No,
at this point.
they're really good. They're in third place or fourth place.
Minus 115.
Minus 115 for you. Mike, your next one.
Yeah, I'll take Brighton plus 110 against Leicester. I think Leicester stinks and Brighton's having a good year.
Plus 110?
Yep.
Yeah, that Leicester's just to Nottingham Forest beat 2-0, so I'm all in.
And they definitely stink.
100%. Matt, what do you got?
I've got to go back to the well. I really feel like we got robbed in the derby this weekend. Truly wasn't fair for my guys at Manchester City. There was a couple choice calls there by the referees that I didn't agree with. The linesmen with their hands up. The VAR not totally working. I think there was a little inside baseball with the guys over at United. So I'm going Man City -2, minus 110 over the Wolverhampton Wanderers. We get back on track. We got home field advantage. We're going to be good this weekend.
I feel like there actually was stuff like that City fans are complaining about, but there's no way you watch the game.
Yes, we are complaining about it.
There's no way you watch the game.
We exactly
Speaking of-
are complaining
He did
about
say
it.
we. He did say we.
Speaking of Man City, I think they get back on track tomorrow against Tottenham. I think that they win by
we got
2
the
goals.
We got the
You got the
Coyotes
Spurs.
tomorrow?
Yeah, the Spurs. Minus 1.5, minus 105 against the Spurs. I'm also taking GQ Britain's newest cover athlete, Erling Haaland, to score first, and Erling Haaland to score anytime. To score first is plus 230, and anytime is minus 180.
I have one question for Matt.
What? Do you have a dog at your house?
Was I breathing something in there?
Yeah, what was that?
I was laughing waiting.
It's over.
Do you
Jeez.
think that the Tottenham are the Coyotes?
The Kois, the fish?
Stands for "Come on, you Spurs," not the Coyotes. That's why I was waiting to say something. That's why I was laughing.
I only ever see it in
Yeah, I get that. But
hashtags.
that's why I was hyperventilating, excited to
Come
say.
on, you Spurs, and then COYG is come on, you Gunners.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Coyotes?
What's the city? COYMC.
I guess it was
I don't know
Probably
how they
Blues.
say
I don't know.
that.
Something like that.
I'm more of a
No,
BYO.
Blues would be
dude.
Chelsea, right?
Yeah, that's what I would
Chelsea
think,
Blues.
actually.
No, we're the Blues.
Yeah.
I'm on
fine.
Aston Villa
I'm in
versus
the game.
Southampton plus 150 on Bovada. Go ahead, Matt.
I'm taking in that game for Man City against the Coyotes. Player to score first goal. I'm going with Kevin De Bruyne plus 9 units. That's 90
Nice.
units, babe. I need it. That gets me back.
I don't think it is 90.
Not true.
I guess it's plus 900.
Yeah, that's what I think we'll all go with. Mike, anything else in soccer?
Yeah, my last pick just Leeds plus 140 against. I clicked on here to check out that first goal score to confirm Matt wasn't doing any foolishness. So
Brentford.
Brentford, yeah.
Can you look up
The
pendulum
Bees.
while you're there?
No, I already did. I have it on my phone.
Mark, anything else?
We knew it was a word, and we knew what you meant.
Yeah,
You were just saying
say
it
it.
wrong.
Then he goes, "No, is that something
You
different?"
got it.
It's like
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the well like Matt did. I'm going to Spain real quick because I'm gonna take Barcelona -2, -105. Barcelona.
You
I'm gonna
said
take
-2, -105?
Yep. Lewandowski anytime -245. Lewandowski first plus 165. And then I got the anytime parlay and the first goal parlay with my boys as well. Anytime on that pays 119, and the first goal plays 774. About 9 units between those two.
774. All right. Hey, you listen. Why not get involved? I like it.
I'm gaining units on you guys. I'm catching up.
When we're all going in the wrong direction. Yeah. My last pick is West Ham just -115 versus Everton.
That's the battle of the stink.
Real bad matchups.
Yeah.
Battle of the stink. Every time Mike walks into his bedroom.
Yeah.
Socks versus underwear this week.
Me and Chris talked about it last night, though. He got the picks in to make sure it counted. Wrexham this weekend, Maidstone United, -0.5, -130 for the game. Money line for the game, -143. There has to be a halftime thing in here. No, -0.5 was halftime. -143 was halftime money line, and then -1.5 plus 105 for the game, and -305 for the game.
So he
money
said
line.
this last night for this week's games.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
but I got to
Well,
make sure they get out there.
So when Chris wins, are we gonna do an asterisk?
No, probably.
We're gonna have to, right? Because it's almost like when like with the batting title, you can't have like a pinch hitter who's only hit like 100 times win the batting title.
I mean,
I
he's
hope
putting in
so,
4 to 6
technically.
picks a week.
I hope Chris wins, so he buys himself a trophy and then buys me 3 trophies. That's the
You're
only,
just selfish. You're
that's
just
the
selfish.
only way trophies are being made is if Chris wins.
He already sent you the trophies. It was those golden
Charleston
Hershey's.
They have been disposed of. We had to buy one of those.
They almost
biohazard
gave you dysentery,
things.
but
You had to walk around in one of them big suits with like that big head cover.
It's like when you're at the doctor and you're getting a shot and you have to put the needle inside the biohazard thing. I had to put them one by one in the chocolate bars in there. And we had a guy come pick it up. I couldn't even throw it out in the regular trash can.
You got the lead vest from the dentist when they do the X-ray. Just walking around with it on.
the guy picked it up. He was like, "There's only 13. How many did you eat?"
It's unbelievable.
Enough
all
that I'm now radioactive.
Well,
Radioactive.
Let's move-
radioactive.
let's move out of soccer. Let's go to tennis.
Who sings that?
Don't.
Australian Open time, right, Mike? That's where we're
Yeah.
at?
Yep, there's
Yeah.
no WTA though for
Upset today.
there's no
Big
WTA for tomorrow. I don't think because
There is. I got some Australian Open women's picks in.
No, they're only right now. I saw.
I see a couple.
Never
sneaking
mind. There's a
around.
few that might have came up later on that I missed.
What was the
I know
upset
there's
today?
on 119.
Yeah, I see. They all must have popped up. I missed. I know there's some behind a little bit because like Iga won like 3 matches already or 2 matches already, and like Sloane Stevens like didn't even play yet because the weather's over there has been just pouring rain.
Yeah. Nadal lost today, Matt.
Nadal
Second
did
round.
lose.
Rafa?
Oh, yeah. Second
Nah.
round.
Kyle.
Kyle
Kyle-
Nadal.
Yeah.
Kyle Nadal. Middle
His
name
son?
John.
Yeah.
Kyle John.
If he has a son and he named him Kyle, that would be the biggest step down from Raphael. It's got to be Leonardo and then Michelangelo, like the painters.
Yeah, just like the painters. Mike, where are you at?
Where a guy was like, he's dressed as a turtle, and he's like, where are you going? And he's like, Halloween party. And he's like, Jim's Halloween party's not till tomorrow. He's like, I know, I'm a tortoise. And he starts walking real slow.
Dude, that's so
good.
good.
The internet's the best.
Mike, where are you at in tennis?
Yeah, I will start with because now the WTA. I'll start with Elena Rybakina -140 against Danielle Collins. Yeah, these were popping up for me earlier. Now they are. Okay.
Well, it's good to get him in there, so that's good.
I got 3 ATP picks, so it's a different type of week here.
Much different for you,
Yeah.
Mark. What do you have?
I got some picks. I got a 5-pack in the men's tournament.
You taking him straight?
I'm taking them straight. I'm gonna start with my boy FAA. I'm starting with Felix -1200. Biggest favorite, probably the most favorite. He's probably gonna lose because he's the biggest favorite. Very heavy. But then I'm going to a Greek guy, Thanasi Kakanakis.
Okay.
What great name! Great name.
He's on
And
my
he's
card as well, Greg.
going against Andy Murray. Andy Murray's getting up there in age.
What was his name?
Kakanakis.
What's his
Thanasi
first name?
Kakanakis. Thanasi.
Andy.
No, he's going against Andy. His name's Thanasi Kakanakis. Do not
Andy
mess it
from
up.
Toy Story?
Yeah. But he's -165.
Andy's
Then I
mom
got,
is my favorite character from that.
Okay.
Because without
Then I
her,
got
there'd
the-
be no Toy Story.
I got the Homeland kid, Herkoch on the card, -115. Going back to my guy, going back to Yoshihito. Yoshihito Nishioka against Mackenzie McDonald, -170. And then going to finish it off with Holger Rune Glifberg, -600.
What a reference. You're putting them all together?
Putting them all together, plays 503. 5-pack 503. Nice and easy.
Okay. Matt, anything in tennis?
Yeah, I got one. Taking that. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Goodness.
It hurt really bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Sammy Sosa injury over here. Give me Sebastian Corda +350 over Medvedev. I don't know. I've been looking at +350. I've been looking at Nelly Corda's bag on Instagram. Got a lot of stealth and TaylorMade in there, so we're pretty similar. Except she's a really good golfer, and I'm.
They won a gold medal and probably won plenty of tournaments.
You
I
got
could
that?
win I could win a gold medal.
Yeah. Against us, maybe.
Yeah, not in the Olympics, but like
we were talking about medals
You,
like a month ago or something like that. I think we can have our own medal ceremony.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah, but
certainly.
you got,
could.
we've
You
got
got your
300
fitting set up?
competitions.
You got your fitting set up to go get your new stealth too?
Nah, not yet. I'm gonna wait. It doesn't. If you gotta like pre-order it now, and I don't think you can even get fitted for it yet.
I just want to. We got to get big enough on this podcast that we
I'm already
get.
big. Oh, you didn't mean wait.
No, no, I meant like so big that we become tailor-made people that get those boxes because
Yeah,
they
I've
send
seen-
them to all these people.
Trey
Just say
Turner just posted on his Instagram story.
Trey
He
Turner got
a
one.
stealth box.
Yeah, I want
Tailor-made.
a stealth box.
TaylorMade, send me a stealth box. I don't even need the
Yeah.
club. I want the box and the speaker and the
Yeah,
like,
and
I'll buy
you,
I'm on.
I'll buy the box. Just send it to me.
Chris,
I'm
can we
on.
get TaylorMade on the line?
Dial it up.
First name Taylor, last name Made.
I'm on Shapovalov in that Hurkacz match minus
Yep,
105,
there's Greg going against the people again.
and I'm on. I mean, Shapovalov's my guy, and I'm on
Yeah.
Francis Tiafoe as well minus 110. Put them together plus 273. Going back to the old ways, that always works out.
Who do
So,
you got?
I'll always take Tiafoe with that low line. You guys said a lot of my picks already, so
You see Tiafoe's outfit the other day?
electric.
Yeah, it was pretty fire.
Yeah, but
All right.
but I'll
Haven't seen
take
it.
that
Google
line.
it.
Minus 110. It was last night, I believe. It was awesome.
Yeah, it
You're-
was really, really cool.
You're taking a minus 110 on Bovada, Mike?
Yeah, I'm gonna parlay these 5 picks. So it's Tiafoe, Hurkacz, minus 110 there. Thanasi that Mark had earlier, minus 165.
You could say it, Kakanakis. It's not dirty.
Kakanakis. No, I just did. You knew who I was talking about. Rabikina, minus 140. And then the last will be Ons Jabor, minus 130. And with that 5-pack for the value boys, it's plus 1639.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll take Tiafoe at that low line every single time.
You said plus what now for the parlay?
1639.
1639. More, Matt, anything else in tennis?
Yeah, just one more. I'm gonna take Jiri Lehecka plus 250 over Cameron Norris.
Plus 250. Mark, anything else in tennis?
Yeah, I got Ons Jabor minus 130 over Marketa Vondrousova.
Seems like defense, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I was
I like
kidding.
Ons Jabor, and that's it. Because the other pick that I was gonna have is actually tonight. I just realized that, so can't go on that one.
All right. Well, that we'll keep an eye on the Australian Open as we go. Let's head over to college basketball. Another packed evening of games. I mean, we are now with the lack of NFL football during the week now, it's college basketball, the NBA, and the NHL really dominating the middle of your week. So tons of matchups. I think I go right to Matt, see if he can redeem himself for last week.
Sure. What sport?
College basketball.
Yeah, okay. So college basketball wasn't the best for me. We had a few that didn't go our way, a couple overs when we had the unders, couple unders when we had the overs. Not for me. I was mostly the unders. But my first pick is IPFW plus 2.5 minus 110 over Wright State. That's the International Postal Favorite Workers. So I respect the mail.
I'm on Wright State in that one, minus 2.5, minus 110 at Bovada. Sorry, Matt. Mike.
Yeah, College of Charleston's been really good this year. They're ranked 18th. I'm going to take a minus 21.5, minus 110 on the road against Monmouth. Monmouth stinks.
That's a big number for the road.
Monmouth. It is, but they're the MAC stinks. Only Iona's good out of there, and Fairfield.
No,
You just say that
Fairfield's
'cause-
never been good.
Yeah,
You say that because Mike went there.
yeah. You need the tennis picks? Hit his lineup.
Oh, thanks for passing them along, dude. Appreciate it.
I'll pass them along now.
Call him now.
Unbelievable. Mark, what do you got in college
I'm not
basketball?
going now.
No, call him.
No, he's not answer.
Get him on the line. Get his pick for tomorrow.
Tennis, he did send me some. I'll find a tennis. You keep going. I'll find what he said.
Mike, are you scared of the Rutgers game being the rat line against Michigan
see.
State? Because I'm on Rutgers plus 2.5 at Michigan State.
Oh.
Michigan State just lost by 1 to Purdue. So I think that people are riding high on them
It's a
being
good
close
cover.
in that game.
Great cover.
Dude, that guy on Purdue is ginormous.
He's just
Zach Edey.
Zach Edey. He's
Zach
just
Edey.
bigger than everybody.
Like
Zach
you
was
saw him in
even-
person, Mike, right? Like you saw him in
I
person.
did,
Is
yeah,
he
it's
just
a Penn State
ginormous?
game.
And
Yeah, he's massive. He's just taller than everybody, and our center's still like 18, only a freshman, so he couldn't stay with him. He was just bigger than everybody. He
Massive.
dropped like 30 on us.
I'm on
Yes.
Michigan State in that game for the record.
Now
Minus
that you
2.5.
point that out, I'm going to have to take Michigan State. Minus 2.5, though. I missed that line as I was scouring through, but now I have to take it.
Two rats right here.
Yeah, the rat line right now for West Virginia is about to hit, so it works. It works. I have to keep better track of it, though. I don't know if it actually works at a good,
Maybe write it down.
good
You know,
pace.
you're trying to give out trends, and you're like, rat line. We have no idea what the overall record for it is.
Yeah. Yeah, no, not good.
Matt, what else you got in college basketball?
I got the under in the UMKC North Dakota game, under 125.5.
University of Missouri, Kansas City. Got it.
I think it's
gotta
University
be.
of Mississippi Ketchup State.
Ketchup
It's gotta
State.
be.
Ketchup State. I'm on Weber
University of
State.
Missouri, Kansas City. I was right. Yeah.
It's UMKC. Yeah. I'm on Weber State -4, -110.
Love me
on
some
Bovada.
Weber State.
Got
Weber.
it. Anytime you see Weber State running around, that's what
Damian
you gotta
Lillard.
do. Yes, exactly. I also on Northern Arizona -3.5, -110 against Idaho.
I know a few Weebers.
Just a couple of them. Mark, what else you got?
Well, we talked about them earlier. Give me Purdue -14 at Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I don't think Minnesota's nearly as talented, and Zach Edey is. I think he might be the biggest person in Minnesota when he gets there.
No, Minnesota's got some pretty big people.
It's
Marshall
7'4".
Erickson.
Marshall
Erickson's
Erickson.
big.
Marshall Erickson's brothers. 'Cause
Wow,
he's
his
actually the
brothers are
smallest
huge.
one.
His
I mean,
brothers
what-
were huge, but I don't
don't-
think they were 7'4".
Don't you want to go to Minnesota and walk inside?
Yeah, I want to do that.
Like all these guys do downtown Minnesota, you get to walk.
It's
so
do that.
cool.
You
You
guys-
get to
I
walk
mean,
inside. What cool inside sidewalks. It's like we're walking inside, guys.
I hate you guys.
It's like we're at the mall. Oh my
That'd be a lot
god!
of fun.
I mean, I would enjoy it. I don't know what to tell you.
Here you go, Mike. You want to walk inside? Stand up, take a few steps. You're in Minnesota.
I hate you. I really do. Mike, what's your next one?
Yeah. I will take. Oh, Greg, actually, I made fun of you earlier for your darts pick, but I think you went 1-0 in the Big Sky, so
I own the Big
gotta
Sky.
give you some
We're not
Big
worried
Sky
about it.
credit.
Montana State -11, piece of cake. They crushed.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my last pick is Citadel UNC Greensboro over 137.5 -110.
Over 137.5 -110.
Yes.
Mark, what else you got?
I'm gonna go with Memphis over Wichita State -11.5 -110.
Matt?
I got a couple parlay picks. It's a lot. I have 8
Maybe-
picks.
Let me take a picture.
I'll take a picture and then send it. But it's
So then
UT
Greg's got to
U-
wait it all down.
so Greg doesn't have to write it down. I'm just gonna run through them. I'll take a picture. We got UTU, UT Rio.
What?
I love that team.
It's Pendulum.
Oh man, that's
It's-
true.
It's
Just a guy swinging back and forth upside down.
Yeah, on a pendulum.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's UT
Pendulum.
Rio Grande Valley versus UT Arlington, under 148, -110. We got Cal Riverside at UC Davis, under 144, -110. We got Youngstown State at Wisconsin Green Bay, under 148.5, -110. We got Tennessee Martin, great guy, at Southeastern Missouri State, under 154.5,
Southeast
-110.
Missouri State?
Yes. And we got Eastern Washington at Northern Colorado, under 155, -110. We got Florida Atlantic versus the United Tennis Association, under 144, -110. We got Oakland at IUPUI, under 141.5, -110. And we got NC Wilmington at Hofstra, under 148.5, -110. 1,000. It's plus 17545. That is my unders parlay of the week. I want them all straight as well, straight
said-
and boxed. Don't ask me. I'm just gonna send a picture.
No, 17145.
Yes.
Send the odds too, because that last 5 sounded a little fishy. 17545.
I think it's the same. It should be the same odds as last week. I think
It's gotta be right.
It's
but-
the same odds as last week. He did the eight unders again.
Yeah, and they're all minus 110, so that,
All
that
right,
should
all right.
be
That
exactly the
checks
same.
checks out. Checks out.
4-5 after a quick check.
All right, all right.
Pictures have been
Actually-
sent.
I actually got a lot of those
Yeah,
as you
I
went.
think you were testing yourself there for how fast you could write on that one.
I kind of was. I got a little bit of an advantage because I was looking at the Rio Grande Arlington line, but I missed a few.
I
but
thought you were just looking at the picture of the Rio Grande.
the Tennessee Martin line, I'm waiting on that. Doesn't matter. If you sent it, we're
He
fine.
did.
I take
Tennessee Martin is just an episode where Martin Lawrence went to Tennessee.
Uh,
Good guy.
my last pick's UCLA minus 4.5, minus 110. We good on college basketball then?
We're good on college
All
basketball.
right, then let's go to the NHL. Boys, the Flyers are buzzing. The problem is they're minus 220 tomorrow night on
Yes,
Bovada.
Aren't they big favorites?
Yeah, so probably not going to be on the card, but this team is clicking.
The
Torts has
Blackhawks
got them
stink.
going. We're good. The Blackhawks do stink, but they
As long
did
as
win
they're not
last
playing
night
the
in
Bruins.
overtime. Yes, well, we're not going to mention that Bruins game.
I'll mention it. That was rough.
It was very bad. Or
But they are on my card, minus 1.5 puck line. Florida Georgia puck line, boys. You know it. Come
Ooh,
on.
True.
You know it. Goalie. High on glove in you. Minus 1.5. That's plus 120. So you're getting plus money on the fly, boys. Also hoping for, an empty netter. That's what this puck line lives on. The empty netter.
it absolutely does. I'm on the Blue Jackets minus 150 up against the Ducks. I just watched the Flyers light the Ducks up. I know the Blue Jackets stink, but I'll still ride with them there because they're the home team.
I'm on the Ducks.
All right.
Yeah,
We're gonna
right.
go to you anyway. That's
Trevor
fine.
Zegras plus 130.
You didn't have the jersey on for the third week in a row.
Quick.
I think it's in my hamper.
No,
Gotta do some laundry.
God knows what goes on in that hamper.
How do you plan on washing that jersey?
There's literally a duck that
What
lives
do you
in
mean?
it.
You
In a
put it
washing
in the
machine.
washing machine. I put my Tide Pod in there. I put it on. Goes for like 45 minutes, 35 minutes.
40-second laundry cycle.
You figured out what the problem is.
You make sure the vent's
like-
not full there, and then you put it in for like an hour, and then it dries,
like
and then you
Spy
hang it up.
Kids when he
Pulls it
puts
out,
like
like-
the food in the microwave and then like full turkey dinners in there like a second later. But you should probably hang dry that, Mike. Don't put it in the dryer.
Or you got to dry it inside out.
No, you should get a clothesline and take it
Yeah.
outside.
Get a clothesline outside. It's 32 degrees. You'll be good.
I think we figured out the issue though. Mike just pulls it out after 40 seconds. He's like, "Oh, damn, soap is still on."
Sopping wet.
He's like, well, this is why we got the dryer.
Matt, what do you have in hockey?
I got a parlay. Leafs minus 170, Flyers minus 220, Wild to lose to the Hurricanes minus 165. It's a plus 271 parlay. Florida, Georgia puck line, money line.
You said plus 271.
Plus 271. And give me them all straight as well, too.
I got him on there. I got him on your card.
Straight and boxed.
You keep saying that. It's not
Big lottery.
not how these work. Mike, what's your next one in
Fitting
hockey?
older Pennsylvanians every day. Terms and conditions do apply. See more details for information.
All right, I'm going to take the Golden Knights minus 1.5 plus 145. My other team. Puck line.
Puck line also on my card.
That jersey is just on the ground right there. I could pick it.
That one has not made it to the 40-second cycle.
No, that one hasn't made it there yet.
Mark, you doing any puck line parlays with that?
I do. I have the Flyers puck line, the Knights puck line, and I'm adding the New Jersey Devil puck line plus 210 over the Kraken. That pays out $15.71.
Plus 1571 for you. I'm on the Devils, but not on that. I'm just on the money line minus 125, and I'm also on the St. Louis Blues minus 115 at Bovada. Matt, anything else in hockey?
Nah, I'm good with hockey, Greg. Next.
Mike,
Nope, that's it for me.
Mark.
Next.
I forgot that I also have the Buffalo
Pendulum.
Sabres minus 120 over the Islanders. I bet on the Islanders like 4 weeks in a row, and they just never win. So I have to switch it up. Let's
Pendulum.
jump. We're going to swing the pendulum over to the NBA. Again, it's always
the lines just aren't out because of injuries and sitting and whatnot. So we're only
I
seeing
feel like they don't play a lot on Thursdays too. I feel like
there's
normally a
only
couple games.
usually between like 2 to 5 games. There is 2 up there. You got the Bulls, Pistons, and the Sixers, Blazers. Mark, I have a feeling I know where you're going to start.
Paris.
You could add them onto my card. I'm not going to take any player props this week. That didn't work out.
It worked for Matt. Shout out Matt hitting all of those Hornets props. Sorry, Mark.
Whoop whoop. Hornets, buzz.
I forgot to mention it earlier.
Worked for me too. Josh Giddey. I was at the game. Josh Giddey had 6 assists in the first quarter. Easy cash.
Congrats.
And money line, baby. Money line for OKC.
True. I tweeted that out. For you.
Money line, Oklahoma, where the cities are.
All right, Mark.
You never seen the play?
The Sixers are on my card. Minus
That's it?
2.5, minus 105.
Minus 105.
I want that as well, Greg.
It's on my card too. So
Give me the other team.
the Blazers.
Trailblazers.
Yeah, baby. Woo.
Game.
Travis Outlaw, baby.
The Jailblazers. You want the money line, Matt, plus 110?
Yes, sir. Blazers, Dame Lillard, Weber State, home of the Horned Frogs. I don't know, Weber Jackrabbits?
No, I think they're they're some sort of like cougar or something like that, or
Jack
Yeah, you guys all have computers in front of you.
John Cougar Mellencamp, Weber State?
I think it's a bucket.
Oh,
Weber
they're
State
Wildcats.
I think their logo's a bucket, actually.
It's so nice
Ball
having,
player.
having Chris back. It's the Seattle Kraken with Squidward on the front. It's the Weber State. I'm on the Bulls -6, minus 115 as well. Anything else in NBA for Mark?
I'm gonna take.
Mark?
I was gonna
I'm
say
good,
I'm in
I'm
that
good.
game as well too.
All right, Mike, go ahead.
But I'm out that over 236 minus 110. They're playing in Paris, so hopefully they'll put on a show for everybody in France there.
I did not realize that was a France game.
Yeah, it's at 3.
I saw
midday
somebody
game.
got engaged over there.
Like
One of the players got
Okay,
engaged.
I was going to be like,
I
what are
was
you
like,
talking about?
people get engaged in Paris all the time, bro. It's shocking news.
This was different. He put the ring in a baguette. It was a whole thing. She almost ate it.
It would have been a real
Unbelievable.
problem. All right, then we can jump out of the NBA and head over to.
One more.
All right, go ahead.
Jeremy Grant over 4.5 rebounds plus 110.
They got first bucket for Jeremy Grant on there.
Yeah, it's plus 270.
I don't know
I'll
if those
take
are
it.
on there yet.
On my card.
It's not real.
What'd you
There's
say,
no way-
Matt? It was over 4.5
plus
rebounds.
270.
Yeah, plus 110.
Jeremy
now-
Grant scores
I
first.
can't
for the Blazers
believe
every
Tobias
week.
Harris didn't get the first bucket last night. He made every single shot but the first one that he
That
shot
shit
on the first
crazy.
possession.
Absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Let's go to the UFC. The UFC's first pay-per-view of the year, coming to you from Brazil, I believe. Right, Mike?
Yeah, I believe so.
UFC 283, headlined by the light heavyweight championship, the vacant light heavyweight championship matchup between Glover Teixeira and Jamal Hill, because the previous fight for this open belt was so bad and ended in a weird
Yeah,
split
that
draw
is wild.
that we've just moved the title over to here. We'll get to that in just a little bit. But Mark, you have anything in the UFC?
Yeah, I'm going to go early. I'm going to start with that first matchup in Simon Oliveira against Daniel Marcos. I'm going to take Salmon. It's a pinkish color, similar to peach, minus 150.
The
All
fish?
right. Minus 150.
I was talking about the color.
Mike, what do you got in the UFC to start?
I'll start with my guy, Terrence McKinney, minus 130. He's going to get it done. He's not going to gas this time. He's not on short notice. And he's going to knock out, who's he fighting? Ismael Bonfim.
I'm on Terrence McKinney as well.
T-Rex.
Let's go. I'm all
T-Rex.
in.
Let's buzz.
I'm also
Watch the claps there, Mike. Jeez.
Oh, sorry. That was close. That was close
blowing
there.
Mark's eardrums out. I'm on Warley Alves, minus 124. Never gets enough respect for how good that guy actually is.
That's your guy.
He just wins. I don't know what to tell you. Matt, what do you have in the UFC?
I was going to make a joke, but I didn't realize that this is actually Shogun fighting still.
Yeah, it's his retirement fight.
Okay, so give me Shogun plus 178. Yeah, 41 years old in the octagon. He goes out on top looking for his 50th win.
I don't even know if I've ever even seen.
That's
the other
Christy
guy
Martin.
play.
Did you guys watch the documentary on Netflix about Christy Martin boxing? It's pretty
No.
wild. She was a great
But also
female
on my
boxer.
card.
She's not
but
she doesn't
Shogun's-
box anymore.
Shogun's on my card too, Matt and Mark.
But it's great. If you haven't seen the documentary, go watch it. Would recommend.
All right, I'll have to check it out. There's so many. If you are into boxing documentaries or just sports documentaries in general, The Zone does have a ton of boxing related content.
We're not advertised by this zone.
I'm just telling you where you can find a lot of great boxing documentaries. I'm sorry.
And,
My
what
apologies.
else?
Backgroundpicks.com.
What else do they have there? Darts on DAZN?
Yeah, they do.
I
Yeah,
would
if
be
you-
why I have The Zone, but I wasn't going to bring it up. Just like
You wanna-
I left the Nordic Darts Masters this weekend off of the cards this week because one didn't like the lines. There
If
was
you want to
nothing
watch
good.
the Corn Ferry tour of darts, you can watch it, and people get their tour card.
Yeah,
I,
it was, first of all,
I got my tour carded on Greg's dartboard over the weekend.
I
Yeah,
mean-
180.
I will
And
say, Dad put me to shame. He hit a bullseye within like 6 darts, and I was just like, Felicity loved it. It was hilarious.
That's awesome.
Matt or Mike, your next one.
Weird. I thought we weren't allowed in that room.
True.
You were banned.
You got banned from the room. I'm trying to think. I want to take Almeida by KO, but I don't see the line as of now. So we'll go with. I'm gonna take Paul Craig plus 160. Johnny Walker's not the prospect he used to be. I'll take Paul Craig to maybe take him down, submit him or something. So plus 160.
I'm on that as well for those exact same reasons.
Yeah, he's just not the same.
However, it does worry me because his last fight, he had a vicious knockout of the guy that he fought.
Who, Johnny Walker?
Yeah, and then he was walking around the strip in Vegas in his full uniform.
Oh yeah,
With the
I
gloves
was
and
sure that was his
everything.
last fight or the one before that, but that was hysterical.
Yeah.
He won, and then they I don't know if they
Locked
didn't let
him
him
out
back
of
in
the
or not.
arena.
Yeah, they locked him out of the arena, so he was just walking around outside of Vegas, just in his UFC gear, like just the pants. That was it.
And that wasn't Johnny Walker's last knockout. You should have seen Mike last Saturday.
Heyo.
It was a drinking joke, guys.
Yeah, I have the Johnny Walker one still
the,
downstairs.
the Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, the world traveling bottle.
Mark, what's your next one?
I'm gonna take Gregory Rodriguez minus 350 over Bruno Ferreira.
You know what's wild? I was
wild? You
actually
say
talking
pendulum.
about that same exact story of that world traffic thing over the weekend. Another
It keeps coming up. It keeps coming up.
And somehow I brought it up again. I brought it up both times again.
Crazy. Matt, anything else in the UFC?
Melquizel Costa plus 290 over Thiago Moises.
All right. Mike.
I'm
You go.
on the opposite side of that. I'm on Thiago Moises
Minus 400.
minus 400.
Plus 290 for Matt. And then Thiago Moises for Mark. Minus 400 at Bovada. Mike, your next one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the first title fight, not the main event. That's all right with you?
Yeah, that's where I'm headed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Brandon Moreno minus 120. It's the fourth fight between them. I think it's 1-1-1. Was there a split?
I don't think there was a draw. I think
Or draw.
Figueiredo's 2-1.
Oh, maybe Figueiredo didn't make weight, so he didn't actually get the title the first time. I forget.
There's some weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the fourth time. I hope this one ends in a draw, so we get a fifth one immediately or something. They're gonna put on a show again.
The thing that worries me about Moreno, and he's on my card, he's minus 120.
He eats punches with his face.
Well, yes, there is that, that's a problem.
Instead of maybe trying to dodge him sometimes, you'll just
I know the first matchup, it is 1-1-1. It was a majority draw.
Yeah,
then
I think
it was
Figueiredo got a point taken away. That I don't know. It was a very weak point taken away.
the issue is the coach. You like the James Krause situation that's hanging over the head of all of this.
That
and
is
his
tough.
his
Suspensions
federal
going
crimes.
down in his crimes. Yeah, that's bad.
My man's going to jail. It is what it is.
Most likely.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, all alleged.
But I'm on Brandon Moreno as well. So I guess we can move that right to the main event. It is Glover Teixeira looking to regain the title in Brazil, taking on Jamal Hill. Mike, go ahead.
It's the year of Mike. All my guys are going to have title shots this year. It hurt Marina lost their last fight because she would be getting one too this year. But it's the year, Mike. Jamal Hill, minus 140. We're going to bury Glover in Brazil. And I'm going to take him by KO as well, which is plus 105, or TKO or DQ. So, yeah, Jamal Hill is going to hit Glover with one punch, and it's over.
You said plus 105?
Yeah, for the KO, yeah.
Mark, anything in the main event or co-main event?
I'm not in either of those, but I'm on Jessica Andrade, minus 550. So.
And you're just trying to stack up.
Yeah, stack those units.
Yeah, and then those 5 picks that I have, put them together plus 780.
So Oliveira, Rodriguez.
Oliveira, Andrade, Rodriguez, Moises, and Rua.
And what's it pay?
780.
Plus 780. Matt, anything in the UFC?
Shut up, Mike. No
Glover Teixeira plus 115 over Hill.
I'm also on Glover Teixeira. It is a big, big spot to go into Brazil to try to win this fight. Big Tex is crafty and he still got it.
Big Tex would still be the champion if he didn't jump Gilly.
Should still be
after
the
he
champion.
had Jiri knocked out.
Absolutely.
I do have a parlay that includes Hill, just to end it here.
All right.
It's going to be Hill minus 140, McKinney minus 130, and I'll just add it to make it juicier. Gilbert Burns minus 500 against Neil Magny. And then you can put that on my card too if you want, Greg. And then it'll come back at plus 264.
Burns is minus 550 straight up and plus
minus 500. Just 500.
264 for the parlay.
Yeah, plus 264.
Plus 264 for the parlay.
Yes.
All right, then let's go to the NFL. It is the divisional round. All of the buys are over. Fellas, we have a big weekend. The Jaguars coming off of the third biggest comeback in NFL history after being down 27-0. Very much so. But the Jaguars head to Kansas City. Doug Peterson versus Andy Reid. The Jaguars are 8.5-point underdogs to those Kansas City Chiefs. Mark, where are you at in this game?
What day is this game on?
Saturday.
Oh, it's on Saturday. That's right. Trevor Lawrence does not lose on Saturday. Double dip on the Jaguars. Going back to the AFC Championship game with Dougie P. Just giving good vibes out and down in Jacksonville. Everybody looking at me all crazy, just like he did last week. All good.
I'm on the Jags, just the spread, though, plus 8.5. I think this is a much closer game than that.
It did take one of the greatest comebacks in playoff history for them to win, so I think the crazy looks were allowed.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody thought they were going to go down 27-0.
Yeah, that's true. I'm on the Chiefs minus 8.5, minus 110. I think they'll go up big and not let they have the coaching to not give up that lead.
Matt.
Chiefs minus 13 at plus 140.
Ooh.
Make your money this week. Don't let Vegas take your money like they're going to take Mark's
wallet.
I'm not going to lie. My phone,
not
I was
wallet
putting
game of the week.
I was putting that pick in. Matt's not my wallet game of the week. I was putting it in and I looked up and it had auto-corrected Glover Teixeira to Goober Teixeira. Might absolutely be Jamal Hill by knockout.
Peanut butter half jelly.
In the same jar.
It's disgusting.
All right, let's go to Saturday.
Like a 10-year-old goober is sitting in our parents'
in that pantry,
right
dog.
In the pantry that has not been touched in 10 years.
I think that's the last time I've seen one. Was when I went into the
last
pantry.
time anyone's seen one. It was Mike eating a goober sandwich at the city age 9. They're like, my mom's like, sorry, we don't have any more goober, Mike, but we got peanut butter and jelly. And he's like, need goober. Made my mom go to 3 different stores just to find goober.
Mike, you see that purple ketchup?
She just came over.
No,
man.
No,
you did have the purple ketchup in the house. I know it for a fact.
We probably did.
Your mom definitely just was squeezing the peanut butter and jelly into it like in one Tupperware together, mixing it together. Be like, look, it's goober. It's goober.
How do they get it in the exact perfect straight lines?
It's fake.
I mean, obviously.
That's literally just manufacturing.
A robot.
Okay,
A
let's
robot,
go.
probably.
Let's go to the Saturday night game. It is the New York Giants heading to Lincoln Financial Field to take on the Philadelphia Eagles, who are minus 7.5-point favorites on Bovada. Matt, I'll start with you.
So you can still buy Smucker's Goober peanut butter and grape jelly stripes at your local Walmart. Smucker's is still in production of Goober. Mike, watch out. Chris is buying stuff
need
right
the
now on his
sales
phone. It
number.
might show up at your house.
I need the
It's only
sales numbers.
$3.47 for an 18-ounce jar.
Not
But,
bad.
People are
I
out
think I'm
there
on
eating
delay
goober
now.
sandwiches.
No, you're good. We hear you.
No, everybody's frozen on my
Yeah.
screen. I don't know.
All right, well, let's give the pick out, Matt.
All right. 7.5's a lot. But I'm going to take it. I think I thought it'd be less. I thought it'd be like a 4 or 5. 7.5's a lot. I wouldn't bet it in my personal life, but I'm not gonna bet against the Birds. I mean, I'm wearing an Eagles jacket. I got a Cox on my jersey above me.
I'm on the Eagles as well. Minus 7.5, minus 110. Mark?
Me as well.
I figured.
I'm going to do what Matt did in the other game. I'm going to take the alternative line. Minus 13.5, plus 160 on the Birds. And also, easiest money there has ever been. Boston Scott, anytime, plus 350.
Anytime.
I hate to say it, Mark. This is where everyone's gonna lose their money this weekend.
That's
Every
not my
single
wallet.
person you know in the greater Philadelphia area that gambles and bets is going to throw money on Boston Scott this week. And
they're going to give him the ball again.
Bovada's going to get rich this week off
I think
of
he'll only play if we're up a lot, which could be possible. But
everyone's going to lose money this week on Boston Scott bets. And I hate to say it because I love Boston Scott.
He's a
No,
goal line. He's a goal line back.
What?
He's a goal line back. He gets
All
in
right.
there.
Kenneth Gainwell, first TD.
Is there a line?
What are the odds?
no, I don't think there's a line.
I
on
meant
that.
just in my personal. Yeah, okay. If it's on there, sure, but I don't know.
We'll check
I
on
don't
it
think so.
Saturday.
Yeah, it might come up Saturday, but I don't see it there right now.
I forgot I'm on the Jaguars
it is
Chiefs
there. I lied to you.
over. I'm on Jaguars Chiefs over 53 minus 110.
Plus
Plus
1,900.
Plus 1900 for the Gainwell.
I got
pick.
1,800.
I see 1,900.
I got 1875. I got Abraham Lincoln for some reason.
Mikey's right. It is 19.
275.
Vine.
It's 19.
I had a few more Eagles picks before you moved on.
That's fine. I'm on Eagles Giants over 48.5 minus 110. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, I have the Eagles -4 first half, minus 110. And then my last Eagles pick will just be Jalen Hurts to score a touchdown, minus 130.
Minus 130. Mark, anything else in that game?
No, nothing else in that game.
All right, then we'll go to the other NFC matchup. It is the Dallas Cowboys heading to San Francisco to take on the 49ers. The 49ers are -4 at home on Bovada. Matt, I'll start with you.
Bills -5. January Joe doesn't have it. What did you say?
There's
You didn't listen to one word that I said, did
We
you?
got Bills and Bengals as the challenge, so that game's last now.
Christ.
You idiot.
I didn't listen to a word you said.
Obviously.
I just figured we were going to go into the next game.
Cowboys, Niners.
Niners, rock the sock, getting it done. -4, minus 110, minus 200 money line double dip. Niners.
An idiot.
I wasn't listening. I got
Talked
caught
about it
up.
before the show.
I wasn't listening before the show.
That's obvious. Matt or Mike, anything in this game?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Cowboys +4, minus 110. I think they'll keep it close. I think the Niners win on like a late field goal or something. The Seahawks were much more in that game than that final score, I think, kind of showed a little bit. Brock did not look good from the first half, and I think Cowboys have a much better defense. They can
The entire second half they were terrible. So I'm not sure.
Cowboys finally have to play a real team.
Who, the Seahawks are terrible?
Yeah, the Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I think that game was closer than what the final score ended up being.
Yeah,
Brock
you're
didn't
probably
really
not
play
wrong.
that well in that. Well, I think the Cowboys are better defense. They can keep it close. May lose by a field goal.
I'm taking George Kittle first TD plus 900 in this game too.
It was always Dallas Knox. Or not Dallas Knox.
Dalton Schultz.
Dawson Knox.
Knox.
It was always Dawson Knox.
It definitely was.
I thought you were
Mark,
doing a new like Cleveland rock song.
No.
Mark, anything in this game?
Dallas Knox. I don't know. This is a weird one. I don't know which way it's gonna go. I'm gonna take the over 46.
49ers Cowboys over 46 minus 110. I'm on the 49ers for the record at -4 minus 110. Let's get into it. Matt, you already gave your pick out, but it is the Cincinnati Bengals heading up to the Buffalo Bills. It is a rematch of the postponed, well, I guess canceled Monday night game. I hope everything is as energetic as that game was in Cincinnati, but in Buffalo, it's a big one. Matt, your pick is obviously
Gonna be emotional. Bengals +5 minus 105.
I mean, what?
I thought about it. I had time to genuinely reflect about it. Not take a knee.
I was gonna say, are you kneeling in church? What?
I genuinely reflect.
Pendulum swung completely from the other side.
So I'm taking Bengals +5 minus 105 just to cover, but I do think the Bills win the game.
Do you want them on the card?
Put them on the card. Yes.
Mike.
Yeah, I'm gonna add because the first touchdown scores are here. I want Jalen Hurts in the Eagles game plus 525 on my card.
If the Eagles lose, I'm not doing next week's show.
It's fine.
All right, I'm gonna go with the Bills -5 minus 115 for my challenge pick and on the card, and I'll take the over 48 minus 110 in that game.
I'm on the over as well in that game. Mark, what's your pick?
I'm gonna take the over, and I'm gonna take the Bills -5 minus 115.
Bengals, Bills over 48 minus 110, and you said the Bills -5 minus 110.
115.
Minus 115. Sorry,
Matt is in sole lead or sole possession of first place in the
he is. He absolutely is.
what's it called? Weekly challenge.
Mike, in this game, you took the Bills minus 115, and did you take the over as well?
Yes, I took the over and the Bills -5 minus 115.
Minus 115.
Yes.
All right. So, last pick is to me. I am taking the Bengals +5 minus 105 on the card, and I'm taking the Bengals money line plus 200 and the over minus 110. I think the Bills struggle. Their defense is not without Von Miller. They're in serious trouble.
Their pass rush is not the same.
And the Bengals are a team that's done it before and advanced in situations.
Bengals line is in some. They are holding together with some strings right now.
No, absolutely.
That is true.
But I like Joe Burrow in this situation a little bit more than I like Josh Allen. The hectic stuff, the random fumble
Mr.
that led to a
January?
Mr. January, as Matt said it. But that will do it for us this week.
Press conference today, Josh Allen was saying he's going to try not to do that.
Not to do crazy things and just randomly drop a ball in front of the end zone? Yeah,
Yes.
probably good.
Dak press conference.
Fun week, fellas. Tons of fun. Lots of fun picks. Let's see how this goes this week. Go Birds, macronepicks.com, Bettors Delight, Twitter, youtube.com/theunderdog.
Sorry, Greg, YouTube, we're at 85,500 subscribers. Let's get 15K more. Let's get
This
up
weekend.
to 100K.
I'm in.
100K by the Super Bowl.
100K. 100K.
Snow cones from all 100K of you.
100K snow cones.
One random listener will get a snow cone machine.
100,000 snow. Whoa, that's 100,000 snow cones in that one machine. So
Just
technically,
a small one.
All right, fellas. Let's go Birds, and let's go win some bets.